Welcome back, everybody. I'm trying to make sure Meg's not going to knock that tank back over. But she had knocked her tank over and busted up the darn heater in there. So I'm hoping it still works. The darn mare, she's always a problem. I can't stand her because she's just a brat. See, I even think she's back over there again messing with it. I haven't even got up here to get the water in it. That's all we need. Them heater tanks, they're like 40 bucks a piece. I mean, she's already ruined 3 of them since we've owned her. I mean, let's add this up. And if she does this one, this will be number 4. She's the only horse that does this with, and I get sick and tired of it. You can't have anything with her being around. She's got no manners at all. So, I'm a little wore out. Having to lug all this stuff around, my overalls and this big winter coat, and have my gloves and stuff on. It's beautiful out, don't get me wrong. It's like 37, almost 40 degrees. Sun is shining. I'm very thankful for the day. It is February 5th. I've got to make sure this is all flowing correctly. That one hose had a little bit of ice in it because it was coming out as I was dragging it, which is good. The ground is still pretty frozen right now as I'm walking through. We still have some snow, as you can see, or you can't see, but you can hear me walking in it. It's just along the driveway. We have little patches here and there, but most of the snow is gone. There's a few little patches here in the horse pasture, as you can see, but yeah. Let's go up and see what we got going on. I've noticed that my videos have been pretty shaky, and walking, when I walk, my whole camera seems to move with it, and I didn't even notice that. My son told me that I'm supposed to have on 60 gigahertz of film time, but that seems to be making it so it's more jittery, I've noticed. And I think I'm going to put it back down to 30, because this seems, even though I'm not, my camera or my phone isn't moving in my hand, it still looks like it's pretty wonky, and I didn't notice that. So I apologize for that. I'm not sure what's going on with the way that it looks and stuff, so bear with me. I mean, I only film with my phone. I'm not sure if maybe when my son comes back this weekend, I'll have him look over my phone to try to see where that's all coming from, but I'm hoping this is flowing now. She knows I'm mad at her. Oh, yes, it's going. Good. Yeah, she bent that. It was twisted. I had to bend it back up. It was touching the floor in there. I had to bend it back up. Unplugged it first, of course, so it wouldn't burn me. But yeah, she's a bad girl. Bad. And then today, when we had the technician come out for our refrigerator, that's almost $400 later, and then we're still not going to have a fridge till minimum of the 20th because they had to order the part. I cannot remember what they said it was, but they said that these refrigerators that we have are notorious for the compressor going out, which is like almost $1,000 to replace that. And they said that, the tech told me that's probably the next thing that'll go out on it is the compressor. But this item that I cannot remember what he said it was. And then while my husband was on his lunch break, Miss Jazzy was rolling and got her foot caught in the darn, up in the air, got her foot caught in the thing there. So I had to run down here and by the time I got the gate open and started walking down there, she seen me coming and then thrashed herself out of it. So she ran up to me, limping, of course. So I wanted to see how she was doing. You know, if she'd cut herself or anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk over here real quick. And I'm going to see about how much water these guys are going to need. Because I know they're going to need water too. Or at least topped off. I'll just do it so my husband don't have to carry buckets. She's in heat. And there goes little Miss Faith girl there telling me she's in heat, and that's why the boys are being a little more butt laid off, and that's why her son there is trying to get her because she's in heat. Odessa, you're not getting bred. You're 14 this year. You're retired, girl. Retired. We got girls here sleeping and laying down. We got udders that are starting to fill. Starting to bag up. Oh, they still got stuff. They got stuff there too that's melting. Stuff in there that's melting. Athena. I think that's Athena right there. Laying with Clarissa. That's Winnie over there. We got a few up there. Cal. That looks like Aurora. Ariel, her mama, next to her. That looks like Jasmine up there. The only one I don't see is Patsy and Willow. They could be on the other side where I'm not seeing them at. Look at her, she's laying out. They're enjoying the sun for sure. Look at that. She's so naughty. Naughty, naughty. I know Mr. Aladdin ain't gonna need anything. Odessa, what are you doing, girl? You're not supposed to be in heat. You're too old. You're too old, girl. Too old. You know, and I don't care for you rubbing on me. Why you gotta constantly rub? Huh? Why do you gotta constantly rub? Odessa, that is your son. There, girl. See, he's got this almost busted off of there. Good thing the rest of it's attached. He's gonna end up going in with them. If I knew he'd be okay with them. Yeah, you boy. Yeah. He's like, I'm not having it. So we could see that he's got plenty of water. And then the boys, theirs is filled to the top. And then they got some water right here too. Huh, Prince? You think so? Zeus, what do you think? Lancelot? What do you think, boy? And of course, Bam Bam. He's taking some time to grow too. Zeus, my old guy? Yes, you're just an old guy, aren't you? Say, not too old. You're not as old as Odessa, but you're old. So I think you guys are 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You guys are 6 years old this year. He is and Ariel are both 6 years old this year. Lancelot's 4. And then Mr. Prince here is 2. Aren't you, boy? You're 2. Okay. Since the tank is going and she's still standing back, that's good. So my husband's goals are to start this week trying to get my rabbit huts finished. He said we'll work on them each day if he's got enough time after work and if it's good enough out. So we will get that done, and then we are going to start, after we get the huts done, get the rabbit situation all situated anyways, we're going to then start back on the chicken area, get that totally cleared out, and then if we got the money, we're going to get the fencing put up, and then we got to buy some seed, and we're going to get some seed planted in there. And then our next thing would be to actually build our chicken huts so they're safe and go from there. So when it comes to the rabbits, I've been having babies get out, like we see right here. There's a couple babies right there that are out. Mama's up in the corner like, ah. I'm almost thinking that if they are old enough, I'm going to take them out of this box. But they are little. Look how little they are. Little buns. Hers obviously are not that big yet. Hers are more lean. But these buns, that's something I got to do. I got to call and get them scheduled to be butchered. Because we're not doing our own butchering yet. I'm not set up for that. This mama's due this week. Well, actually, she's due next week, but she is due. So on the 8th, which is, 3 more days, I've got to put the box in with her. She doesn't look too big, but I did palpate her, and she does feel like she's got kits inside her. I just don't think she's got a lot. I've got to get all these cleaned out today, so that's a goal that I'm going to get. I got to go in and get some more stuff. I've got to get, there's one right there too. I've got to get and all her little buns here. We got to get these guys taken out because mamas are already 2 weeks pregnant. She's 2 weeks pregnant. This mama, she's getting better, but I had somebody who I thought was going to come and get her for what I paid for her. And then I've got to get my 2 cages done so I can get these 2 does in their cages, and she's due next month. And those 2 cages will go right here in this corner. I got to pull this, my milking bucket stand out and put that into the kidding pen out there. I need to pull all this stuff and move it out of here. But then my 2 stackable cages will go right here. And I thought if I had to, I'm hoping to get, if I have to, I'll pull some of these out since she's due before her. And she's pretty big already. I want to clean all the hay out of here and just try to do everything much, much better. And got to top everybody off again. I already topped them off earlier today. But they're looking for water. I know that's what it is. But I thought I would end this video pretty soon. And just keep saying what I'm going to be doing today. So that's something else. I got to call or text. I can text and find out. There's my little red buck underneath there. So get her in there. It's nice to see. Oh, she just was looking. But yeah, I think I'm going to see how old they are. I think they're almost, not quite 3 weeks. Because I pulled them out of their boxes at 3 weeks. Took the box out of there. They were fine. But we can see the babes sitting here. So we will see what we can do in just a little bit. Okay, I gotta go grab my 2 jugs of water. I gotta watch this tank out here. It's kind of like how I want to get things done. Get the tanks filled first, drain the hoses, then go get my 2 things so I can concentrate on the rabbits, get that done. Meanwhile, I can text, find out if I can get an appointment set up for those 7 buns to go and get the freezer camp, and go from there. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you're new. Thank you to all our new subscribers. We got a lot going on this year, and hopefully you all will see the changes on our homestead here. Small farm in the woods, and you'll actually get to see this all go into factors. So thank you guys again, and we'll see everybody next time. God bless.